of programs here at the Alliance Française de Chicago. I'm originally from Quebec, so I would like to welcome you all, speaking French, speaking English, from the Vieux Pays or the Nouveau Pays. And this is...
Carith Iverson. I work at the Quebec government office here in Chicago as attaché aux affaires publiques et gouvernementales.
And Carith decided it was spring today, so that's why she's wearing pink. So tonight, yes, it's about slam poetry. And we're very, very fortunate to have an artist from Quebec named Mathieu Lippé with us, who you might have seen on some of the video. He's also the poster boy for a contest that's called Slam tes accents from the Centre de la Francophonie des Amériques, which is a way to celebrate the cultural and linguistic diversity within the francophonie. Mais c'est quoi la francophonie, Carith?
So what is La Francophonie? La Francophonie is 300 million people across 35 countries in 5 continents. And I just want to take a minute to say that this is my 10th year working at the Quebec office. So this is my 10th Mois de la Francophonie, and I'm still super pumped. So thank you.
And I just forgot, which is really bad for me because I'm from Quebec. How many francophones in Quebec?
There's 8 million francophones au Québec.
8 million francophones au Québec. Very good. All with Mathieu today, we will have someone who basically invented le slam in Chicago. I will introduce him in more details in a few minutes because before getting to tonight's program, I always like to say what's coming up. During the month of Francophonie, we have a ton of events. Most of them are free admission like tonight. I will just bring you attention to the 2 next one, and then you can pick a postcard or see our website or register for our e-newsletter for the latest. On March 12, which is next Wednesday, we have a vernissage, which means an opening night for the exhibition Cher Bienfaiteur. It's the poster you see around the wall. And actually, it's really touching because it's the letters Belgian children wrote to the American after World War I, when the Americans supplied food at a time where nobody could eat. So they are extremely grateful. We'll read some of the letters, and we'll have the great-great-granddaughter of the consul, the ambassador of U.S. in Belgium at that time that will be with us to retell us about that difficult time for Belgium and that beautiful partnership between Belgium and the U.S. at that time. And that's March 12, next Wednesday. Now, following Monday, which is March 16, we'll have a film screening with Sino Québécoise. That's someone who lives in Quebec of Chinese origin. Her name is Véronique Hay. Her movie is A Touch of Spring, Un peu de printemps. It's in French and Chinese with English subtitles. And Véronique will be with us to discuss her movie. Before we keep going, I also always want to say my thank you. First, we would like to thank the Canadian Consulate in Chicago and Colleen Duke, who's representing the consulate tonight. And I will just say that Colleen also brought us a lot of ice wine to taste after the slam. Not before, better. And then from the Quebec government office, we have Carith, merci Carith. And we also want naturally to thank the Centre de la Francophonie des Amériques, who's bringing Mathieu Lippé here with us tonight. But tonight, Le Slam Francophone, a few words about Marc. I love his Gmail moniker. It's called Slam Papi. That is so cute. So why is he called Slam Papi, or he calls himself Slam? Because he's the creator and founder of the Uptown Poetry Cabaret. As stated in the PBS television series, The United States of Poetry, a strand of new poetry began at Chicago's Green Mill Tavern in 1987 when Marc Smith found a home for the poetry slam. Since then, performance poetry has spread throughout the world, exported to over 1,000 cities, large and small. Quebec City being a small city, but very dynamic. Okay, chalking up more than 2,000 performances in nightclubs, concert halls, libraries, universities, and on top of the occasional hot dog stand, Marc continues to host and perform every Sunday at the Green Mill to standing room only crowds. He currently guides and directs Chicago's Speakeasy Ensemble, an innovative performance poetry troupe that specializes in one poetic voice performance interpretation, a new style of poetic translation that presents 2 languages simultaneously in dynamic performance, which is exactly what's going to happen tonight. Have a listen. Marc.
Thank you. So, you know, it's kind of, boy, it's really really humbling to watch the video there that the Haitian poets and from Canada. Those are slam groups, and the guy that started this stuff. It's kind of weird, you know. And but what you don't see in that video is you don't see that it's performance poets. Like myself and like the people you're going to see here that are teaching those kids. So it's kind of a thing that from Chicago. Everything started in Chicago actually started at the Get Me High Jazz Club, and then the first show to have the name Slam was the show at the Green Mill, the Uptown Poetry Slam. And one of the what slam is, it's not competitive. Some people think it's competitive poetry. It's not competitive poetry. It's performance poetry. That's what I did different. I'm a kind of an average student from the southeast side of Chicago. What I did different is I dared to perform in front of an audience poetry. Back when I started, you weren't supposed to do it. So you went to a poetry reading, it was like this. I'm now going to read you my love poem. I love you. I love you. Now I will read my angry political poem. I am angry. Terrible, terrible. And this poetry was a very passionate art form for me. I'm not a very good reader. I chose poetry because it was short. And I couldn't understand why these people who stood in front of people took all the passion out of it. Writing and art is for me, it's a very sacred thing. We all have read stuff that have changed our lives and affected us deeply. Art is not a commodity. It is a commodity, but that's not what it's about. It's about. Writing for me changed my life. It was the first sense that I got of sensitivity. In my neighborhood, believe me, you weren't supposed to be sensitive. But from reading, in the first book I ever read, like in 7th grade, that's how long it took me to read a book, was John Steinbeck's The Pearl. And if you've ever read it, there's a motif of everything is a song. The song of the fish, the song of the sea, the song of the family. Got me right here, you know, because my family was an okay family, but it was, you know, there was no song of the family. And it was so beautiful to me. That's what literature was to me, and I couldn't understand why these people were like, blah, 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 blah. So I did things different. I started to perform, and it spread around the world. Kind of crazy, but it did. To give you an example, here is a performance poem. It's also an interactive poem because the slam, the big thing about the slam is that it's interactive. You know, there's no difference between me and you. I'm lucky to be on the stage. But just because I'm on the stage doesn't mean I'm not just another human being just like you. Anybody could get up there. And at the Green Mill show, what's wonderful is anybody does get up on the stage. Like one show, there was this homicide cop that was sitting at the bar for like 3 weeks. And he got up, he had to get up on the stage, got up on the stage, and got off his chest some really horrific stuff. Never saw him again, but he had to do it. We all have to show ourselves and open up, and that's what the Poetry Slam has been about. Like you saw the kids up there. That's just a group of kids, but wow, they got up there. Here's a poem to kick things off. It's the L Train poem, and in it you have some parts. You're going to give me some whistle sounds and a few other things once we get going. So here we go. Push a button. Oh, when I do this for little kids, they push buttons, but you might be too sophisticated. I don't know. Push a button. Flip a switch. Clocks, timers. Oh, we used to look at our watches. Now we look at our phone. I look at my phone. Clocks, timers, ready? Arms and legs. Are you ready? Blind beggars. Put your hands out like you blind beggars. Blind beggars. Do you have your jingling cups ready? Say yes.
Yes.
Okay. Here. Repete. Here. 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 Try to keep up with the old man. Here. They come. The crowd moves from the hot dog stand to the cheap flower man, from the shoe shiner to the barbecue chicken. Spit turning chicken, chasing the backs of heads through the tunnels that funnel the world away. Then, from loops, put your hands up like you're hanging on a train. Did you all put your deodorant on today? Then, from loops, the human heat hangs. The trainman calls 99. 111. Belmont. Cottage Grove. Kensington. Very good. 10 buttons up. Aren't you going to push the button? Okay. 10 buttons are pushed. 10 switches are flipped. Get off. Get on. Get off. Cough, sneeze, wheeze, choke. The train jerks forward. Folks flop. An old man. An old man. Come on up here. Climb over the seats. Yeah, look at those red pants, those French pants. Look at that. An old man. An old man spits right on the floor and says, I remember when the kids would run alongside the tracks, pumping their arms, trying for a whistle. Train whistle. That's how the train goes through Chicago. Choo-choo. Chicago train. Show them how real Chicago whistle goes. Woo! Give them a round of applause. Whistle, 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 whistle! 100 million buttons pushed. 200 million switches flipped. Trainmen, brainmen, engineers, gears, bodies, broken minds. The wheels whine, the whistles howl, the boys snort hoary heaven. Run alongside the tracks like black sticks animated. It's an orange-red sky like black sticks animated. It's an orange-red sky like crooked wisp of smoke. Crooked wisp of smoke. Night down. It's over. There you go. Performance poetry. That's what it's all about. So, let me welcome up from Quebec, the guy you saw on the videos up there. Mathieu, come on up. Welcome up, Mathieu. He's going to tell you a little bit about something, and then he's going to perform, right?
That's my turn?
Yes.
Okay,
Use the
I'll
mic.
open my
yeah,
mic. I have a mic. Like
He's
this.
got a secret mic.
Oh, the battery isn't working? It's working. Ça marche? OK. Bon, quel plaisir. Merci, Marc, pour cette belle introduction. Alors, quel plaisir d'être ici à Chicago. Bon, qui parle français, en fait, ici? Là? Ah, ben là, c'est ça. Ben, parfait. Alors, les autres, vous allez pratiquer votre français, hein? OK, j'aime ça raconter l'histoire de pourquoi je fais de la poésie, parce que c'est spécial. Moi, j'aimais pas écrire dans la vie. J'étais pas bon en français, je préférais les mathématiques. Je voulais devenir astronaute. Puis, un jour, j'étais à l'école, puis on devait apprendre à écrire à la dactylo, parce que la moitié de la classe était sur les ordinateurs, l'autre moitié, c'était sur les dactylos pour apprendre à écrire. Fait que, on avait un cahier, c'était écrit « Julie a un ballon ». Julie, J-U, a un ballon. Ben. Puis, j'aime beaucoup dire, les gens me demandent comment as-tu découvert la poésie? Je dis, c'est soit par paresse ou par désir de liberté. Parce qu'à un moment donné, je me suis dit, bon, attends, l'exercice, ce n'est pas d'écrire que Julie a un ballon, mais c'est de pratiquer mes doigts à écrire les bons mots sur le dactylo. Alors, je dis, je vais écrire ce qui me passe par la tête. Comme ça, je peux juste regarder la feuille, pas toujours obligé. Alors, ce qui me passait par la tête, j'avais 13 ans, ce jour-là, c'était « Seul, comme une image sans dessin, au seuil de la somnolence, je cherche mon destin. » C'est comme ça, c'est arrivé comme ça. C'est arrivé comme ça. J'ai sorti « Seul, comme une image sans dessin, au seuil de la somnolence, je cherche mon destin. » J'ai pas compris. J'ai pas compris ce que j'avais écrit, mais j'ai trouvé ça beau. Ça me parlait. J'avais l'impression de m'avoir donné un message à moi-même comme un secret sur ma propre vie. Ça a été la première fois que j'ai compris que les mots pouvaient avoir une dimension spirituelle ou un côté très introspectif. Je suis reparti avec le papier. J'ai demandé des livres de poésie à mon père. Il y avait Néligan. Il y avait un autre livre d'un chanteur québécois qui s'appelle Jean-Pierre Ferland. Il me donnait ça. Mais mon père, il avait donné des livres à sa sœur. Il avait donné Verlaine à sa sœur. Il avait donné Rimbaud à un autre. Fait que j'ai retrouvé les livres de mon père comme ça. Puis je suis plongé dans la poésie. Et jamais j'aurais pu croire que ce jour-là ferait en sorte que je deviendrais un astronaute de la parole et que je serais amené à voyager dans l'espace jusqu'à Chicago ce soir pour être avec vous. Fait que voilà un peu l'histoire. Ça vous excite pas plus que ça? Vous? OK, parfait.
Il y en a la moitié qui ne comprennent pas.
Ben non, je sais, mais quand je fais des petites blagues, ça me permet de voir qui comprend. OK. If you don't understand, just smile. It will be perfect. I like his smile. Just...
He said a lot of stuff about writing poetry. That's it.
I could try to make it in English, but the fun is to do it in French for the moment, huh? Okay? So read the subtitle, feel the vibe, enjoy the flow, and look at the people. OK, un petit slam, tiens, pour commencer. OK, nomme-moi des noms de pays. Des pays.
Vietnam.
Maroc, Vietnam. Cambodge. Belgique. Madagascar. Argentine. Ça, c'est pas un pays, mais... Ensuite, Tunisie. Burkina, Mali. Japon, Tokyo. L'Everest. La Grèce. Des pays. Pays-Bas. Canada. Suède. Chypre. OK, je ne sais pas si je vais toutes les nommer, mais je vais essayer d'en nommer plusieurs. Dans cette époque, Maroc and roll, que tu n'es là-bas ou que tu n'es-y, il y a toujours des bouts de temps où c'est difficile de croire en la beauté du monde. Mais tu y crois. Mais tu y crois assis, tu sens que la Moldavie, Kosovo, vaut la peine d'être vécue. Dakar, ça barbade dans l'éco-momie. L'Argentine tombe pas du ciel, Égypte. Et j'y peux rien, moi. Mais cherche le vrai. Rappelle-toi que celui qui perce les voiles des illusions y rend. Il rencontre la vérité. Car trop souvent, on ment. Alors qu'être franc se peut, il faut oser changer d'Angleterre, les menteries de nos mauvaises Birmanies, à toujours vouloir autrucher pour sortir notre Espagne du jeu. Un monde de tricheux. Est-ce ton idéal? Trop souvent, on reste assis. Assis sur le banc de la dèche. Il faut comprendre alors celui qui en a Guantanamo. Hein? Et qui se fâche un jour? Pakistan! Ça, c'est vraiment québécois, celui-là. Il y a des Québécois dans la salle? Ouais. OK. Pakistan! D'être un cas isolé, d'être un cas isolé. Et c'est sûr que dans ce cas, un Afghanistan à un moment donné. Et ce Canada, Il n'y a pas d'autre choix que se batailler. Ce gars n'a d'autre possibilité que de lancer des grenades parce que dans son malaise, il ne sait plus quoi choisir. Il prend les armes et nie toute sa sensibilité. Ces hommes, ils en ont ras-le-bol. Ras-le-bol, ils vivent sans fric. Et rien ne sert de les haïr parce qu'ils tentent de prendre leur place dans le trafic. Pendant que nous, on salvadore sur nos deux oreilles. Et soudain, on se réveille. On réalise qu'on s'était darfouré un doigt dans l'œil. Alors qu'il importait coûte que coûte. Alors qu'il importait coûte que côte d'ivoire clair. Attends, car trop de gens ont déjà trop souffert. Hélas, on leur rendra jamais tout ce qu'ils ont perdu ou tout ce qu'ils ont pleuré. Alors travaillons Singapour de meilleurs Islandemains. Sans faire des montagnes avec des trucs bénins. Gardons le cap vers la sénégalité des peuples pour que coexistent les pays main dans la main. Car si tu n'as pas l'estime des uns, tu n'auras pas l'estime de toi. C'est la dure israélité ici-bas. Ne pas se laisser abattre. Rappelle-toi David devant le mont Goliath. Il était tout petit bête. Ben pourtant, il lui a fait plier les chines. Souviens-toi que ceux qui réussissent à gravir les échelles du bonheur, Jamaïque commence en étant pressé. Quand on réussit à toucher la profondeur de l'Inde, de l'individu, on comprend que l'âme est riche. L'âme est riche du sud. L'âme est riche du sud jusqu'au nord. L'âme est riche du sud jusqu'au Norvège. L'âme est riche du sud jusqu'au Norvège, enfin. L'âme est riche du sud jusqu'au Norvège, en Finlande. L'âme est riche du sud jusqu'au Norvège, en Finlande. Donnez de cette richesse que j'ai, car comme on dit, Ken y en a pour un, Guy y en a pour tous. Enfin, si rien ne change, un jour tes enfants ils raconteront que ceux qui sont italiés par la guirlande d'amour, rien ne les arrête jamais. Parce que c'est la roue du cœur qui les mène. Et comme tu le sais, cette roue manie tout. Yeah, man. That's it. I think this one is impossible to translate. It's impossible, this one. It's the play words. A lot of play. You catch it, I think probably, you can get some little reference. Like every country, I put it into sentence with link with the geopolitical situation. Okay. Okay, another one maybe? Okay, I mean, for the one, can I have, maybe I met a new friend, I can invite Ron. And I can invite Anna, for example. It's my new friends from Chicago, so I'm gonna put them in line. But it's really difficult, okay? Well, I'm gonna ask, but it's not too much difficult. Not too much. Okay, so you just look in front of you, really concentrate. You can fix a point, and then you see my hands coming to you, like on the side of your eyes, and you see my hands coming. So you just have to say tick when you see my hand, and you just have to say tack when you see my hand, okay? So it goes like this.
Tick.
Talk.
Tick.
Talk.
Tick.
Talk. Perfect. Okay, so I start, and when you see my hand, I'll go. It's really easy for you because you're not understanding what I'm gonna say, so you'll be able to keep concentrating. Okay. J'étais accoudé au comptoir d'une cantine pour commander une poutine, du popcorn, des coquilles de coco, quand tout à coup, un compteur comptant commence à compter par cœur, un conte cocasse au sujet de tic et de tac qui commençait comme ça.
Tick.
Tac,
Tick.
tac,
Tick.
tac,
Tick.
tac. Tic, tac, in, tac, à cause du
Tick.
d'être toujours en retard sur
Tick.
tac.
Tick.
Tic, kin, tac, à cause du tic à tac, d'être toujours en retard sur la cri de sur est tout aussi fanat que la cri de sur pour qui le diable c'est que c'est qui est trop en avance sur ta tic. Ça va? Vous suivez? Faut que je recommence?
talk, tick, talk, tick.
Ainsi,
Talk,
depuis
talk,
le début des
talk,
tempos, tac
talk,
fait des
talk, tick, talk,
et même attaque,
talk, tick,
mais tic du tac au
talk, tick,
lui fait des contre-attaques, fantasques. Et chacun reste à sa place, tac, fait ses tac, tic, fait ses tic. Jusqu'au jour où j'étais accoudé au comptoir d'une cantine pour commander une poupe, du popcorn et des coquilles de co. Quand tout à coup le compteur comptable commence à compter le compteur cocasse au sujet de tac et de tic, qui attend s'asticoter, on finit par faire un tic-tac. Et... et quand se toque le tic et le tac, que nous soyons sceptiques ou non de ce début de spectacle, c'est le temps qu'un vrai slam sorte du sac. Voilà, merci. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Hey, c'était très bon, hein? Mais I saw that the people that doing it like without understanding the words, it's more easy for you. Because the people, when I invite them, they understand and they start to listen the text and then they get lost a little bit. OK. Au départ, on s'aperçoit qu'on porte une blessure, celle d'une coupure avec notre propre nature. On ne trouve pas la serrure, on ne trouve même pas la clé. Embarré hors de soi, on ne sait plus comment entrer. On n'est pas bien dans nos corps, on est décentré. On voudrait être du feu, mais on n'est que des cendrés. Dans l'éloignement du soleil de nous-mêmes, la chose qui nous est facile, c'est de s'inventer des problèmes. On s'invente des idylles futiles comme dans les magazines. On voudrait sa cuisine clean comme celle de la voisine. On magasine des stories sur le fil d'Instagram, pique et colère d'âme pour jalouser nos drames. On se défile inutile dans la ville, mais à qui la faute si on devient si fragile qu'on se perd dans les autres? Alors on reste tout seul, on se ferme la gueule, on reste bien docile comme ce que les gens veulent. Arrivent les défaites qui effritent nos idées toutes faites et qui nous permettent de voir la vie à travers de nouvelles lunettes. On comprend que moins on veut de choses, plus on les savoure. Être profond, ça ne veut pas dire être lourd. On apprend à quitter ce qui nous a écartelés. On avance même si les autres disent « Ah, regarde-les ». On comprend ce qu'on n'est pas avant de comprendre ce qu'on est. Qu'on n'est pas toujours ce qu'on avait cru, ni ce qu'on avait pensé. Qu'on n'est pas que nos pensées, qu'on n'est pas que nos corps, qu'on n'est pas que nos parler, qu'on n'est pas que pour l'or, qu'on n'est pas que nos peaux, qu'on n'est pas que nos pays, qu'on n'est pas que nos rires, qu'on n'est pas que nos cris, qu'on n'est pas que nos doutes, que nos peurs, que nos larmes, que nos joies, que nos erreurs, que nos remords, et qu'on n'est pas sans savoir qu'on n'en connaît pas tant, et qu'on soit vivant encore. C'est quand même épatant. Oui, vivant, parce qu'en nous, il y a cette voix qui veut juste qu'on l'entende. Elle veut juste que l'on s'ouvre avant que l'on se fende. On signe une seule fois un pacte avec le beau. Dès lors, le petit bout de bois devient un paquebot. On ressent la vie nous traverser par tous les pores. Dans la moindre petite poussière, on voit le trésor. On prend le temps de faire nos deuils, on apprend de nos écueils. On traverse les maladresses pour peu qu'on les accueille. On tourne la page, on devient un peu plus sage. Après 1000 naufrages, le cœur continue son voyage. On accepte les saisons et que ça ne sert à rien de vouloir être le soir quand c'est encore le matin. On commence à voir ce grand jeu qui attend juste qu'on le joue et qu'on fait partie de quelque chose de vraiment bien plus grand que nous. Alors on s'en remet à la mathématique de l'existence. Elle est peut-être en nous la fontaine de jouvence. Nous sommes ce soleil rutilant des dimanches, la mélodie des peaux qui te fait rouler des hanches. Nous sommes les yeux de la vieillesse qui brillent encore de l'enfance. Nous sommes tous les chemins, nous sommes tous les détours. Nous sommes la nature, en dedans, autour. Nous sommes les jardiniers fous d'espérance. Et nos rêves dans l'errance ravivent la révérence d'être vivant sur cette terre, aventurier perdu entre l'ombre et la lumière. Et qu'à chaque fois qu'on tombe, c'est pour mieux réaffirmer la souvenance que nous portons au fond, dans nos cœurs, dans nos mains, dans nos paumes, les joyaux d'être ici en conscience. Alors, c'était ma petite partie à moi pour commencer. Vous avez compris? Oui. Ah, parfait, parfait. Qu'est-ce qui vous a évoqué le dernier texte que je viens de faire? Qu'est-ce que ça vous a fait? Qu'est-ce que vous retenez de ce texte? Comme ça? Oui?
Ce que l'homme moderne est devenu.
Ah oui? Vous ressentez une espèce de modernité, de questionnement intérieur qu'on peut avoir? Un mal-être, ouais. Voilà, c'est juste le fun de savoir, d'avoir un retour. Fait que, ben maintenant, je sais plus, qu'est-ce que je fais? C'est à toi? It's Mark time?
Well, you know what we were going to do also.
Please
We
explain.
want them to participate.
Yes.
At the slam, we have 3 different ways you could participate.
Oh yes, that's
If you Can you hear me? Yes, okay. We have 3 different ways you could participate. If you brought, did anybody bring a poem with them that they could do or have one memorized? No. So here we have, this is dumb, but these are both dumb. This is the dumb fill in the blank poem. So here's how it goes. It's called Super Tuesday Poem. If I were face to face with candidate or candidates, I'd say, ask, tell them, him, her,
This is next week.
hey, why not blank, blank, blank? Or blank, blank, blank. Don't you think things would be better if blank, 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 blank? Or if blank, blank, blank? Listen, we the people want some change, so blank, 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 and you'll get my vote come this November, okay? So there's one way. So if you want one, here they are. Just pass them around and take one if you want. Here's the other way you could participate. This is called the dumb rhyming word game. We get a theme, and the theme, I'm making it up. Usually we just get it from the audience, but the theme is, if I could tell you this, I would. And then we get 3 words from the audience, and they could be French or English, I suppose. And you have to use those 3 words in the poem and then rhyme them, okay? So the theme is, if I could tell you, and what will the words be?
We choose now the 3
Yeah,
words?
we need the words from the audience. Flower is one. Garbage. 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 Garbage in Chicago and garbage in France. And the third?
Running.
We'll use both of them. Running, deprivation. Running, deprivation. Those are the 3 words. Flower, garage, running, deprivation. The theme is, if I could tell you, I would, okay? Or you fill in the blank things, or if you have a poem, we invite you up to do a poem. And since we're going to make it a prize. $4. Okay? Yeah, how about a wow? Okay. So get your things there, and if we have 2 contestants, we've got a contest. Now I'd like to welcome up to you some of the slammers from the Green Mill. Over the years, the Green Mill show, the Uptown Poetry Slam, is the longest running show in Chicago. Over 34 years, every Sunday night. I also have, I'm going to pass them out too. I have some free passes to the show for you all. Here, take a pass and send it back and give me back what's left over. over the 34 years, there's been 12, 15 different generations of poets that have started there. We're at a point where we have a nice, great group of young poets that have just started coming to the show. They're very smart. It's so wonderful. So some of them have come with me here today, and they're going to do some poems for you. So welcome up to the stage, Grace, everybody. Grace.
Thank you. This poem was inspired by the first photograph of the black hole, which happened about a year ago, and it's called Little Miss Black Hole. She hid all these years aloof, afraid of the camera, knowing it would add 10 pounds to an already unmeasurable amount of mass. No wonder she kept hidden in support groups with Bigfoot and the Loch Ness, lamenting the exoticization of their image, the fascination with their existence, preferring to linger in stories and theories, afraid she wouldn't live up to the awe of how she took up space, to the wonder of how she did the opposite of light up a room and the beauty in that ability. And she was right. They said it was no big deal. They said it wasn't that beautiful, but I say it was stunning. She was stunning. And so were the women behind the camera, the women behind the math behind the camera. I mean, look at how far we've come. To see new parts of the universe and dare to call them unmoving, as if beauty is in appearance and not discovery itself. This is called The Day I Forgot My Headphones. I live alone in the city, but never feel alone. I wake up with the bark of my downstairs neighbor's dog. I go to sleep with the sound of my upstairs neighbor's fucking. I traverse through the city, surrounded by strangers, yet consumed in my own urban uproar, backtracking daily commutes with albums and podcasts and video, anything to avoid the noise of my neighbors.
I'm trying to talk less and listen more, which is a lot of repeating "don't interrupt" in my head over and over and missing what's being said.
On the day I forgot my headphones, my personalized background buzz evaporated, like feeling empty on the outside and shocked by the silence of a rush hour commute, train car packing people like sardines, and nothing to hear but the pedestrian voice of the conductor reminding us
I'm trying to meditate more,
for the closing doors,
which means I downloaded the Headspace
the yellow lines,
app, and I'm definitely
the next
going
stop,
to use it
and our own
eventually.
possessions. Reminders drowning on deaf ears, too absorbed in their respective soundtracks, always the stars of our own movie.
When I lived in San Francisco, I lived in the middle of the Tenderloin, on the corner of Market and 11th. No, Market and 12th. No, it was Market and 11th. Across the street from the Twitter and Uber headquarters, where all the forgotten people of the country lined the streets with tents and mattresses, if they were lucky.
On that day I forgot my headphones. My soundtrack was the rumble of the rails, the symphony of the conductor, the heartbeats of my fellow passengers, all climbing their own soundscape, choosing solitude in the crowd of the city.
I'm trying to be in the moment more, which means setting my phone down and then forgetting why I set it down and picking it back up. I'm trying to call my mom more, which means every few days I text her to ask about my taxes and for her HBO login. I'm trying to be inspired by my surroundings more, which means pausing my music to listen to people arguing on the red line.
While the technocrats moseyed on by, drowning out the sound of their groveling with headphones, blocking out the sight of any open wounds, open sores, open use of whatever drug it took to feel brief peace with phones. Inches from their face, like the inverse of horse blinders, they kept the world in periphery.
I'm trying to listen to my gut more, which means canceling plans at the last minute and throwing out expired yogurt. I'm trying to speak more gently to myself, which means when I call myself a fucking dumbass, I follow it up with, "Hey now." I'm trying. And sometimes that's not enough, But other times it's all there is to do and all that ultimately matters.
But worst of all, they block them from their minds with the insidious sense that they earned their lot. And every night, as the giant California sun set over the hills, the screams and shrieks began right outside my window, followed by sirens rushing to save souls overdosing on escape, and all I could do is listen.
On the day I forgot my headphones, I heard the bond of city strangers in our communal prayer to be alone together.
I'm having a hard time believing in belief. Believing in anything at all. Except the things you don't have to believe. Like sunshine cast warm on your face. A cool summer breeze. Like staying up till dawn talking fast with friends. A piping hot breakfast feast. The release of an enormous, mighty river of urine after you've held it in for too long. A flock of birds dancing around clouds in unison. A soft kiss on the forehead that leaves an appropriate amount of moisture. I suppose that I believe that we all have a lot more in common than we believe. More than our beliefs would lead us to believe. I'm having a hard time believing in belief.
This is called I Was Gonna Try Molly at Bonnaroo, but ended up not going. I keep saying this is the year I try cocaine, but what I think I mean is this is the year I stop trying to control everything. I'm done teaching boys how to fold fitted sheets, and I'm done counting calories, and I'm done telling friends events start a half hour before they actually do. I keep saying I can't smoke weed because I get antisocial, but today the CoStar app told me to be silent, so maybe I need to text my ex's dealer. But first, I need to take a break from social media and finish the book I'm reading and call my mom. I keep saying I want to drink less, but what I mean is I wish I could walk into a room and feel like a firework. Some days my tongue feels too big for my mouth. I don't like the unknown, and that's why I like smartphones more than surprise parties.
Is that anybody working on a poem? No. That's not good.
What are we doing?
You get your guitar, huh?
Yes, there's a guitar. Actually, it's the boyfriend guitar of Emmy. Thank you, huh? He's here? Evan? Okay, what to do?
Well, a love poem. Some kind of love thing.
Okay.
This is the time when you should be working on your poems. That's what we told Amy that we're going to get you to do a poem. All we need is 2 people. It's worth $4.
Mark, repeat the words.
The words are, the dumb rhyming word game is what I wanted to tell you or something like that. The words are flower, garbage, running, and deprivation. From that guy right there. You were deprivation. Oh, you were running. Where did deprivation come? You were. It says something about you right there, honey. You're a singer too, right?
I'm a singer too, sometime. I try to.
Okay.
I sing a song.
We don't even know what we're doing, but Sing a song and I'll try to work something into it if I.
You hear the guitar a little bit? Je marcherai le vent, tu danseras l'aurore. Sous les nuages confiants, on restera fort. Ni les pluies, ni les tempêtes ne pourront nous empêcher de retrouver la grande fête où nos peaux se sont touchées. J'oserai l'amour encore une fois. J'oserai l'amour pour toi. J'apporterai le bois, tu souffleras sur le feu. Tu entendras ma voix te parler des yeux. D'oublier qu'on s'est fait la guerre, guérira nos blessures. On retrouvera la perle dans la pierre et on en rira, c'est sûr. J'oserai l'amour encore une fois. J'oserai l'amour pour toi.
I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him, ran the patter of her lips. And she formed his name on her tongue and sent him word she loved him so much. And death was nothing. Work, art, home, all was nothing if her love for him was not first of all. The patter of her lips ran, I love him, and he knew there would be doors. It opened into doors, and more doors, and looking glasses doubling and tripling the image of doors. And he knew if he so wished, he could run swift, circling through circles of doors. Some of those doors opening with a heavy push. Some of them opening to a touch and hello. And he knew there would always be more doors. And she'd be running ahead of him. Psst, psst. He'd hear her, psst, I love you, I love you, I love you. Sometimes 5 or 10 doors ahead. Sometimes 5 or 10 doors behind. A chittering, psst, 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 I love you, I love you. And he knew doors would always open into new doors. J'oserai l'amour encore une fois. J'oserai l'amour pour toi. And he knew the meanings, the doors on doors, the clothed embrace. That's good enough. What the hell? Yeah, great. Yay! Our first duet.
That's good, huh?
Quebec and Chicago unite!
That's nice, huh? That's good, huh?
It's a big moment here.
Yeah.
Because if there's no poems, we have to fill the rest of the show here. So.
That's true.
Who's got their poem?
I don't know if you can.
Raise your hand.
If you can give me the $4, I can do it, man.
You could do it for $4.
I can do it for $4.
We have one.
We have one.
We have one. Bravo. $4. I'll make it 5. 2. We have 2.
Tu veux ça? Oh, you're gonna improv? Make an improvisation. Oh my God! Wow.
He's gonna improvise it. What's your name?
Tristan.
Tristan. Did you buy those pants in France?
In Sweden, I think.
Oh.
Swedish men have collared pants. Not
Are you
French
from
men.
Chicago? Yes. Not from Quebec.
What do I look like?
You look like you're from Chicago.
I'm from Chicago. Okay, let's do that.
Good. Have you ever done something like this before?
Never.
He's what we call a virgin.
Total.
Folks. Never before an
I'll
audience
just
ever
look
in
at
his
my
life.
feet.
And he's gonna what we call sort of freestyle. Well, let's see what happens.
So if I were to face with candidate Mayor Bloomberg, I'd say to him, hey, why not take the red line? Or why don't go watch a baseball game in Wrigley Field? Don't you think it would be better if cops handed out flowers? Or if hot dogs were free in Wrigley Field? Listen, we the people want change. So listen to Alexandria, and you'll get my vote in November.
Yeah! What was your name again? Tristan. That was great. Yes. We may just. Who's okay? Cubs hat. Is that a Cubs hat?
No, it's Eddie Bauer.
Oh.
You did ask, right?
Come on. Here he goes.
Well, I gotta
Two
say,
guys, too.
I'm missing my last line, so I'm gonna have to ask all of you for a little bit of help. S'il vous plaît.
What's your name?
Je m'appelle Robert.
Je m'appelle Marc. Enchanté.
Enchanté, Marc. Hello. If I were face to face with candidate Trump, I say, sit down on your bum, mind the flower at this hour. Hey, why not running again? Put me through this pain. Don't you think things would be better if deprivation would be a vocation? I'm sure you'll bring an homage à votre garbage. Listen, we the people, we want some chicken. Don't give me... Quoi? Well. Et c'est ça. Merci beaucoup.
Robert! We put the dumb rhyming word game in the fill in the day blank game. Very good, Robert. Tristan. It's going to be tough. Anybody else? Do we have anyone else? Ryan has a dumb rhyming word one. Okay.
Good?
Yeah. Okay. Ryan. Okay, Ryan.
If I could tell you my dreams, the dreams I have at night when I'm sleeping in bed, I would tell you about the flower shower where tulips came gushing from my shower head, and I started running to get away, running and running until I came face to face with a stunning amount of garbage. Garbage piled high to the sky, a garbage mountain controlled under the tutelage of a slimy man who called himself the Lord of Trash. I am the Lord of Trash, he said. Tremble before my deprivation. But then I woke up at the train station, and instead of telling you my dream, we talk about the weather.
Ryan, everyone. Okay, is that it?
I got one.
Wow, we have another one. Come on up here. Now we're cooking.
I finished writing 5 seconds ago.
What's your name?
Tyler.
Tyler, everyone. Welcome, Tyler.
All right. What I need to tell you and this whole nation, I'm suffering from good smell deprivation. I can't remember the last time I smelled a new car, just the rank of spilled beer and old sticky floor bars. Onion and garlic breath makes me cower. Please leave me fresh baked croissants or budding spring flowers. You'll never catch me on a jog or on the beach sunning. In fact, my nose is about the only thing running. So please, give me good smells and end this carnage. I can't stand any more odor of garbage.
Ah, Tyler! Anybody else? Okay, it's time for the voting. By your applause. Remember our contestants. Tristan with the red pants. Read it off his head. You just... Robert. Fuck Trump. Oh, no, I didn't say that. Ryan and Tyler. Okay, here we go. By your applause. How many think Tristan with the red pants should get the $5? His son does. How about Robert? How about Ryan? How about Tyler? Tyler, you're the winner. Here's your $5. Matthew, take a bow. Give him another round of applause. So, if you've ever been to a formal poetry reading, you know how it can be. This is an example of what the slam is all around the world is about. As you saw the kids on the thing, it's about everybody having fun together. You should do some more poems to finish things off, my friend.
Another one? Okay. Une chanson? A song?
A song.
Ah, okay. Okay. I can make a song. Well, you're gonna sing with me. A universal language. It's really easy. Oh, it's a little bit on tune now. It's on tune? Ah oui, ça c'est beau. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Because I'm gonna move. Oh, this one. Okay. C'est sur les arbres, mais je peux la faire en version courte. Peut-être. C'est la chanson sur les arbres, c'est cesse de dire il forêt. Il forêt conifère ci, il forêt conifère ça. Ou encore il aurait feuillu. Ombellifère. Attends un peu. Attends, qu'est-ce que tu veux faire quoi? Je vais bouger en chantant, mais c'est pas grave. OK. Merci. Bye. Cesse de dire il forêt conifère ci, il forêt conifère ça, ou encore il aurait feuillu. Ombellifère autrement pour sauver nos fadrets. Bien sûr, il y en a toujours qui chercheront ce qui est coupable pour les écorcer vifs, pour les mettre en copeaux de scie. En copeaux de scie, nous avions su que nous avions pu, nous aurions tondu. Mais nous te disons que ce n'est ni la faute des érables, et ni la faute des ifs, et qu'il appartient qu'à nous de nous sortir de notre propre malaise, de quitter nos chaînes pour que ce ravage freine et qu'on se mette au boulot. Bien sûr, la vie n'est pas toujours rose. Surtout quand les fous gèrent. Surtout quand les fous gèrent le monde. Un petit extrait. OK, fait que là, un peu des accords. C'est des nouvelles cordes, hein? New strings are always like moving it up. Okay, I'm gonna make you sing, so it's really easy. Say, it goes like this. Yeah, na, na, oh, oh. Yeah, na, na, oh, oh. Okay, parfait. Attends. When I was 13 years old, I did my first show. It was on the farm, almost like on a tractor, and then behind the tractor, and I have a girlfriend, and it was the sister girlfriend, older, and she has an older boyfriend, and he was a good musician. He was doing the show, and at one point in the show, his guitar broke. So I think it's probably the first time I get to perform a slam or something, because he was repairing his guitar and tuning this guitar, and he looked at me and say something. So I said, what? I was 13 years old, and like in front of a lot of people, like in a show, I was just playing guitar on the back, like a little bit. He said, say something. So I don't know, I don't remember what I said, but I chat a long time. And then I finally succeed to tune his guitar. So I always remember that now when I have a problem with my guitar. So the only problem is like I have to tune it and talking in the same time, which is not like really something really easy to do, but it works. Et il nous achète des arbres pour nous les revendre en planches. Et les lois qu'ils passent pendant qu'on dort le dimanche. On se paie l'eau en bouteille qu'ils ont pris dans nos rivières. Et quand on se réveille, ils en breuvent de la colère. Ils te font une blague et pendant que tu ris, ils oublient tendrement le registre des tueries. Après on crie au drame au premier coup de fusil. Et dire que sur ces armes ils ont fait du profit. Ya na na, oh oh oh. Que leur monde est beau. Ya na na, oh oh. Ya na na, oh oh. Que leur monde est beau. Pour qu'un peuple dort à n'en faire ce qu'on en veut, on mettra du fluor dans son système nerveux. Ils inventent des poisons, ils disent des maladies. Le remède comme de raison, ils le vendent à gros prix. Ils font des pesticides, des fongicides aux fruits amers. On se demande candide pourquoi qu'on poigne le cancer. On boit des métaux lourds, la thyroïde est à l'envers. Pas de chance que des concours pour individus se libèrent. Ya na na, oh oh. Ya na na, oh oh. Que leur monde est beau. Okay, guitar solo. Everybody, please. It's like the chorus, but with a sound of guitar, electric guitar, like. No? Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe it sounds more like a sound of cat streets or something like this. I don't know. Okay. Cut, please cut. Don't take. No, it's a joke. It's a joke. Okay. Last verse. Okay. Un jour on se demandera, mais au fond qui sont-ils? Dans le miroir on verra notre reflet fragile. Possible qu'on s'avoue alors qu'il c'est nous. Possible qu'on s'avoue alors qu'il c'est nous. Nous reprendrons en main les outils de l'espoir. Nous ferons des jardins jusqu'au bout des trottoirs. Fini la contagion qu'on appelait la peur. Fini les religions fini les religions qui n'écoutent pas le cœur. Regardez là-bas, voilà le mouvement qui s'élève. Regardez là-bas, voilà l'amour. Wow. Qui se lève. ensemble sera beau. Voilà. Ron. Thank you very much for the guitar solo. Mark, hey.
Wasn't it great? Isn't it wonderful?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
Can everybody who said something tonight come on the stage, please? So we give you a good big one. Tristan, Robert.
Okay, next time, woman, you have to write something.
Yeah.
Because you see that as always, man, taking the stage and na.
Et voilà, so let's give them a big round of applause. On applaudit bien fort, on les remercie.
Yes, bravo. Belle impro, bravo. Thanks, man. Ta-da-da. On tour tomorrow in Detroit, tomorrow.
So please stay with us and keep on slamming and faire de la poésie de l'autre côté while we have a drink. Ice wine, but thank you very much, Mathieu, Marc,
merci.
everybody who contributed. This was a wonderful way to explore French and English poetry. Merci.
Wow, bon, ça c'était fun, hein? Encore. Hey, bravo, c'était super. It was nice.
Oh, thank you. You were great. Oh my gosh, I love this song.
Oh, thank you. It's a crazy song, yeah.
I didn't know what you were saying, but I liked it a
It's
lot.
kind of like really like, really cynical
Okay.
about